I have no idea if I'm focused, but we're just gonna go with it. It's a new year, new me. We're just, who cares about focus, you know? It's not about focus anymore. It does help though. It's 2016 and I'm still here. Don't worry, I went away for a while, but I'm back. Now, recently I went to a place called South Africa, which is the most southern part of Africa. Now, I flew out to South Africa on Boxing Day with Mr. Ollie White, and we went to go visit Casper, Josh, Grant, Byron, and loads of other people that live out there. I've got quite a few friends now out in South Africa. I never thought I'd do that, never. Now, although part of what I do is sharing my life with you guys at home watching, I kind of really wanted just to see if I could have a holiday completely unplugged, like not on YouTube at all. I was still on Instagram and Twitter, but then again, I would if I wasn't a YouTuber, do you know what I mean? But I just didn't want to vlog anything, and I didn't want to think about YouTube, and I had the best break. Not saying it's your fault at all, don't worry. I'm just saying that, like, it was nice to have like an actual holiday where I didn't think, right, I should probably vlog today, I need to do this today or do that today. It was just like 2 weeks of complete relaxation and partying. But what I did do, which is why I'm doing this video, is I did actually Snapchat quite a lot whilst I was away, but I didn't actually put the videos up on my Snapchat, mainly because I didn't have Wi-Fi wherever I went, so I was pretty limited to that. Just random Snapchats I took and I thought they were funny, and decided to compile them together and show a little glimpse of my was meant to be private holiday of South Africa, but here you go. So me and Ollie arrived in South Africa and we were staying in an amazing house in a place called Camps Bay, overlooking Camps Bay beach and stuff, and we met up with all our friends, and here's a little picture of that. Look at us in the car. I managed to get a shotgun. I don't quite know how, because I'm a lot shorter than everyone else. Even though I shout shotgun, it's like, well, no, you're like 4 foot, you can't sit in the front, that's not allowed. But for some reason, start of South Africa, straight in the front, resolved. So straight away I was enjoying myself in South Africa. Some members of the group did not mess around from the start. Ollie White, for example, he decided to start climbing rocks straight away. He's a crazy one. Come on, Ollie. Well, you got it. Yes! Okay, come boys, let's go home. Now, if you were struggling to spot Ollie White in that clip, it's because he is wearing a camouflage vest. It makes it very hard to see him with the grass in the background, but he is there. Then we went to a wine farm, or a winery, or basically a place where they make wine. A place called Stellenbosch, a restaurant called Tikaru, I don't know. Everything out there is spelt differently to here. Now, funnily enough, you're probably not going to believe me right now, but I don't drink wine. I've never really liked wine, but all my friends had a little taste of the wine, and we tried the food, and the food, oh my word, the food. Look at this picture. This is a picture of like my starter. I don't normally take pictures of food for Instagram. It's normally just really shameless selfies with me and my top off. I'm sorry. I had to take a picture of that because that was just unreal. Next level. Well done. Well done, South Africa. But after a long day of trying different wines and tasting different foods, it made some of us a little bit tired. And whenever someone's asleep in the car, I don't like that. I've got to wake them up. I'm sorry. I've just got to wake them up. Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
I knew you'd do so, mate.
Then on the way home, we were staying really close to one of the, I think it's one of the 7 wonders of the world, Table Mountain in Cape Town, and it had the tablecloth, which is this thing. This right here is the tablecloth. So the cloud goes to the Table Mountain, look. It's like a giant waterfall or an avalanche. Either way, I'm not scared because we've got Byron in the car. We'll save the day. The back of the house, even though I was trying to have a relaxing holiday, my way of relaxing is still winding my friends up and making them jump all the time. So I've got this little golden piece of footage for you. Also, Zoe, if you're watching this, I met a girl in South Africa who's a massive fan of yours, and she wants to say hello, so I'll put this in there just for, you know. Zoe, I'm with Maya and she wants to say hello.
Hello.
There you go. See, when people ask me to pass on a message, I do it. I'm like a good postman. Then New Year's Eve happened, and this is the only footage I actually have of New Year's Eve, and I don't think it's even my footage. I think this is Ollie White's. Sorry, Ollie, please don't copyright strike this video. We went to this place called Bungalow for New Year's Eve, and it was more like a festival. So after that wild, crazy night, I know you're probably thinking, Joe, you must spend the whole next day in bed. Well, I tried, but I got dragged out of bed by Josh Peters, who then decided he had the great idea, right, of climbing a mountain on New Year's Day. We then left Cape Town and flew to a place where Casper and Josh grew up and live, called Knysna, which is like a complete contrast to Cape Town. It's a lot more chilled and laid back. Good morning. Today, actually look at this view. This is the view this morning. Not bad, is it? And it was like full of nature. Oh, I feel like David Attenborough right now. Look at this. Just watched a herring catch a fish. Look, he's not messing around. Go on. Now I know you get herons back home, but there's something about heron in Knysna is very different. A Knysna heron is way different to a Bath heron. Way different. A Bath heron couldn't catch a fish that big, no way. And now Mr. Heron has finished his breakfast, and he's now going for the first dive of the day. What will he go for? Oh, a drink of water. Great. Also, something I noticed in Knysna is you're allowed to sit in the back of pickup trucks. This is how you travel in Knysna. In the back of a pickup. How we roll. There was something about sitting in the back of a pickup truck that I just loved it. I don't know why, I just really loved it. We then went to a elephant sanctuary where they rescue elephants and they rehabilitate them in this sanctuary, and they're all protected and stuff, and then I think later on in life they then release them back into the wild to give them a better chance of life. But the one thing that I did notice was this. We're at the elephant sanctuary in South Africa, and look what I found. Good old thatch roof. Needs redoing, but something's been added up there. Also, our guide for this elephant sanctuary was called Trust, and he said that he's not camera shy, and he said if you're bored of taking pictures of elephants, take photographs and film him. So I did. I gave him the old Snapchat comedy zoom. You weren't expecting this, were you, Trust? No way.
All the ladies among this small head which we have, they understand, they know that Tandish doesn't have the time.
But one of the highlights of that day was, of course, I got to actually walk an elephant. It is almost like you're walking a giant bit of concrete that moves. Because the way they feel and stuff, it is like concrete. Their tails are like wire. They don't feel real, but they are real, and they're one of the most intelligent animals. And it was a real moment, a real Knysnarian moment for me. We also got to feed them. There you go. Then we went to a monkey sanctuary where they look after monkeys. Similar sort of thing as the elephants, but you're actually like in a pen walking around with monkeys everywhere. Like, they're just everywhere. There, behind you.
Oh, there's a spider monkey. That's Lucy.
Hi, Lucy.
Right.
Hi, Lucy. There he is.
That's Liam.
He's like, Ollie, that. He's like, what's going on?
And we managed to get there at the time of feeding as well.
This is crazy, yeah? This is incredible.
Oh my word.
Go on, Ollie, get your lunch. Whoa!
I want you to look at the ones with the bushy tails, not the black and white lemurs, but these ones.
And by far my favourite monkey, or ape, I think it's technically classed as an ape, is the gibbon. One of the most hilarious animals. Right now, after this video, Google gibbons running. I could spend hours watching that. Me and my sister are on the same level here. We both love watching gibbons run because it's hilarious.
Dude, this is like the craziest thing I think I've ever seen.
Right, so
But without doubt, one of my highlights of the whole trip. We spent pretty much a whole day on Josh's boat out in the lagoon of Knysna with a ring attached, like one of those like ring things you hold on to. Just chucking our mates off into the water. We went to this place called the Red Bridge, and the water was like bath water, and we spent the whole day just chilling there, having a few drinks and just relaxing and just messing around on the boat, jumping in the water, and it was honestly one of the best days. It was one of the best evenings, days, one of the best days of my life. I'm not even joking. It's way up there. It's up there in like the top 5 easily, maybe even top 3. I have no idea. Also got to hang out with a guy called Grant, who was amazing. He's also a YouTuber. I'll put his link in the description below, as well as everyone else's in this video. But other than being a YouTuber, he also thinks he's a rapper.
Of these 73 kings of ivory, ebony, I swear solemnly that I'll forever rock steadily. People wanna know I'm elite. He right next to me, the weaponry, the secret. Let's add it up to my daddy. I'll be a rich man. You never know when you play all switch gang. It's today solid gravity like yesterday's quicksand.
It just didn't stop. He just kept going and going. One song after the other. There was no end to it. We then flew back to Cape Town and went to a place called Simonstown and visited a beach called Boulders Beach, which is well known for its giant boulders and also the fact they have penguins there. There's penguins there. But what no one told me was the fact that not only is there big boulders and penguins there, but there's also a lot of frickin' wind. Me and Ollie then went to a little cafe. We thought everyone was joining us, but it turns out that they had enough of the British kids, and just you know. I'm just joking. They loved us. I hope. So anyway, that was a little snippet of my private holiday to South Africa. If you check out my Instagram and Twitter, it's just Joe_Sugg. I'll be uploading a lot more Instagrams from that trip. Yeah, that's about it. If you enjoyed this video, get a big thumbs up. Sorry for not sharing it that much with you. I've done the best I could. But I will see you soon with another vlog. Remember, I'm a daily vlogger. Still, it's 2016. I'm still not. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. See you later.